Another Sunny V2 video. I for the longest time I've liked Nick Avocado just to point and laugh at. It makes me realize that life isn't so bad. But I knew deep down that like all this stuff is probably for clout, like all the behavior he's doing, like becoming obese and stuff like that. And I have a feeling I know what I'm gonna see in this video from Sunny V2.
And everyone wonders why I'm posting less.
Oh, this is gonna be really sad. This isn't gonna be like fuck.
I'm not happy. I don't like what I've done. I don't like what I've become. I don't like what I look like.
Yep. I unfortunately saw that one coming.
Nick Avocado's recent video is so incredibly tragic, it makes all of his previous breakdowns seem like they were happy moments. Simply titled By, Nick Avocado talks about deeply regretting his time on YouTube.
Oh, probably. He saw a sliver of success and he just wrote it, unfortunately. And that's really, really sad that that's what he's become. Because he probably could have made it big if given more time doing his like vegan mukbangs, unfortunately. Like he could have found success. It probably would have taken him a little bit longer than like the fast food type of stuff, but
in the process admitting to financial ruin and the ways in which fame destroyed his life completely. The 41-minute video begins on terrible footing, as after only 24 seconds, Nick's already almost on the verge of tears.
I'm assuming, but this verge of tears is not drama, fake tears, right? It's probably real tears.
Tell you right off the bat, I'm on the edge of a breakdown. Most likely by the end of this video, I'm gonna be flipping out.
The reason for this is quickly revealed. Nick had begun to realize YouTube was actually a terrible choice.
My life was going great, so I decided to do this.
Is the Nick Avocado? Am I gonna go on my Nick Avocado arc? Is that the way my life's gonna go? Or it's gonna be good for a few years and then it's gonna just be complete shit? Small price to pay, maybe.
YouTube life. And I'm
worth it.
sitting here thinking I have thrown away the best years of my life.
Have you?
Admitting he never would have started.
Have you? Is it really as bad as you make it out to be? I wonder.
If given a second chance.
I wish I could turn back the clock. I wish I could go back in time. I wish I would never have done YouTube.
Yeah, but hindsight in that regard is 2020. Oh no. But is YouTube like being this dream job really something you regret wholeheartedly? I'm not sure if it would be, honestly, because that's a lot of people's dream jobs. Maybe it's not for everyone. Maybe the criticism, the backlash isn't for everyone, which it probably isn't. I can imagine it's a huge mental stressor. But in real life, that is just a fart in the wind, because you can just simply get offline, turn off the phone. No, it's not as cut and dry as that. No, but there's some truth to it.
I wish I would have never decided that this would be a fun way to make a living, that this would be a fun way to have a life.
Well, I guarantee you're entertaining. You can do stuff that's not mukbangs and people would watch it. Like, I have a playlist of cringe. Like, you can do, like, you can act. You 100% can. And I bet you can. Why you don't do that, I don't know. Because you have the talent to do so.
This would be a fun way to provide for my family.
He further hints as to why.
My job is to face people who hate me.
Is it?
Who don't care for me, that aren't even interested in me. They're here for someone fat.
Yet he's interrupted by his pizza delivery, leading to the
Is that, well, I mean, I can't like disagree with how he feels in that regard, but I wonder how much of that is the truth. I wonder how much of that is the truth. Because I thought he was always entertaining. Because I know there's people that go to mukbang channels because they're trying to like see the food and like see someone eat lots of food, or it's another way to cope for some people to like not eat. That's what I've heard. I'm not sure if I don't watch mukbang stuff, but like I tune in Nick Avocado because he's funny. He's entertaining, but it's also a shit show. So part of me does feel bad in that regard. of just hate watching sometimes. And I'm sorry for that. Because, I mean, it's very. Um, realizing someone has it worse makes your life feel better. And because, I mean, at some points it seems like, you look at someone like Nick and it's not, your life isn't all that bad. It could be worse.
The
You
video
could have all this food just mutilating your own brain.
only moment where Nick isn't totally miserable. However, the second he takes a bite, you can see Nick Avocado's dark realization that he despises his life completely.
Damn.
I don't like this! I don't like this channel. I don't like what I'm doing with my life. I had goals, I had dreams, and I threw it all away.
Well, I mean, you could have kept doing what you were doing. Honestly, I think you could have done it.
To eat food.
Nick hating his job isn't unexpected, but his
Well,
claim
no.
about money is a little more surprising.
Yeah, because, like, Nick Avocado has a really big channel. Yeah, I mean, his whole YouTube career is pretty depressing, I'm not gonna lie. He became an addict, the way he speaks, the way he... Yeah. He probably did lose a fraction of his mind. Food addiction and an attention addict. Yep. Some in the multiverse. There's the Nick who became a world-class finalist. So yeah, probably. There was probably people that would still watch you if you just changed to a music channel because you are entertaining enough for it.
The irony is, I've barely made any money for the past 2-3 years.
Across Nick
Is that true? Because I thought we've been seeing you in like this bougie ass apartment. Uh-oh, my headset died. Fuck. Man. Damn it. I'm alive again.
Avocado's 5 biggest channels, he's done 1.85 billion views total, which by applying a conservative ad rate of $3 per 1,000 views, means he's made 5.5 million from YouTube ads alone.
So you tell me I could have made $3 off the short I made? You piece of shit.
He also charges $500 per cameo and has
Holy fuck.
over 1,000 reviews, meaning if you include maybe another 1,000 people who didn't review, he's also likely made over $1 million from this. Then Nick
Holy fuck.
also has a Patreon and his iconic line of merch, which when combined with everything else, could mean total
I wonder how much that's offset from all the food he's
career
consuming.
earnings of almost 10 million. So how could it be possible he didn't make much money? Well, Nick Avocado would elaborate.
I hate that my job is showing up here and hoping I get paid from it because the YouTube gods strike me down 3 years ago and it's never improved.
Nick seemed to imply his videos were rarely monetized, which has been happening for over 3 years. We tested this by watching his content on a fresh new account and found that most videos on More Nick Avocado don't even play one single ad. On the contrary, most of his third channel videos have ads, but his earnings didn't matter anyway, because any money he did make has now been fully wasted.
It wasn't even worth it. I barely made any money. And the money I did make, I lost.
To the extent that Nick Avocado's now struggling to survive.
I hate my finances, I hate my husband, I hate my family, I hate my friends, I hate my work, I hate this country, I hate this place.
You need a full reset, dog. If that's the way you feel, you just need to get offline. You need to start fresh, start anew, start somewhere else.
Pay so much just to survive.
As a result, he begins to consider even moving to a different country.
I'm literally about to move to Indonesia. I have a friend there right now, and do you know how much she paid for her dinner? $2.24.
Which
Like, there's a fat joke in there, but I don't think I'm going to make it, because I think it makes itself, fortunately.
Nick has actually done before, having spent 3 years living in South America. He acknowledges the easier
He looks so good there, too. Like, I like thicker women, so I mean, like, I'm not into... Yeah, no, I'm not gonna go down the fucking gay pipeline. Holy shit. I was like, nah, man. I like JoJo men, big buff men, oiled up and greased up.
solution would have simply been to make a different type of content.
And I knew if I would have done
Probably so. But I guarantee you there will be people right now that would watch you because you are entertaining.
something more age appropriate or more whatever friendly. What was
You probably can. You probably can start anew. Truly, you probably can.
this all for? I don't even like this.
Or more tragically, stick with his previous love of playing violin.
I felt like I had purpose to create beautiful music, to inspire people, to give people hope when they're going through horrible shit.
It seems Nick
That's really sad. That is really, really sad.
Avocado's mukbangs have destroyed his previous talent,
I used to play the violin, and my fingers got too fat, they get stuck in the strings, they go bonk, and then I can't play anymore.
missing violin as an art form that actually impacted people's lives.
That's right. It is just really fucking depressing.
All it takes is one person to come to a concert or a show and you change their life because you inspire them to do something similar or go into the arts or something. And I'm sitting here eating food.
In Umberville's It's Your Fault, Nick Avocado further added,
I was very good. I got a full ride scholarship to my school. Could you Juilliard
shred?
school? Have you known about it? I went to the Juilliard for 2 years.
I don't know what that is.
with Juilliard
Isn't Juilliard like a really big fucking school?
being the world's most prestigious music
Alright, I guess I can just fucking go read.
school. A user on Reddit found Nick's full list of violin achievements, of which there were certainly many, and it therefore
Holy
makes
shit.
sense that he was good enough to teach.
Have you ever had a job?
Yeah, many violin lessons. I used to play at weddings.
A YouTuber named Violin Mechanic also watched all of Nick's violin videos, concluding he was near professional.
Right from the bat, I can
He can do something else. I think he can build off of this. I know you won't see this, Nick, but I'm talking to you. I know you won't see this. I guarantee you, there's people out there that would watch you because you are entertaining. And because if you pick up the old metal, the old violin, I bet you could still do something with it. It's not over till it's over. I guarantee you, you could start fresh and start anew. You don't have to do mukbangs anymore. There's still people out there that find you entertaining and likable. Yeah, it'll be hard for the first some change. But I bet you can do it. Alright, Nick Avocado note over.
tell that this guy plays fantastically in tune.
And it seemed this respect from other people was what Nick missed more than anything else.
When I would
Yeah, because now he's not respected. Unfortunately, now he's just lol cow status. Unfortunately, he's just drama cow. And that's sad.
finish my shows, I would sign autographs. People would wait in a line to take photos of me, which I think some people would now, but it's for a different reason. It's not
Yep.
because I just inspired them. It's because I am a fat, funny meme.
By playing
Yep, unfortunately.
on the street, Nick attracted massive crowds, but as he sits there thinking for over 20 seconds, he realizes what he truly misses is the respect he had for himself.
And I had
That is really fucking depressing. Because I'm not losing self-respect doing this right now, doing the YouTube stuff. Because it is just a hobby for me. It's not my job, so I'm lucky in that regard. I would like it to be my job one day, but that's like a dream. But I have to get lucky in that regard, and I don't think that's going to happen. I don't know. We'll see. But that must be very defeating to be doing your job and just feeling that way. I think this is my realization the first time that, to me, Nick Avocado seemed like a person, not a drama whore. And that's sad. That's fucked up for me. But I bet a lot of other people feel the same way.
a sense of pride, a sense of honor, a sense of happiness. I felt closer to God, actually.
In comparison to his music, he's lost all motivation to mukbang,
I felt like I was doing something that I was called to do. I don't feel that with these videos.
which can
Well, then don't do it. It's not your calling, don't do it.
definitely be felt throughout the entire video.
I can't even sit here and fake this for you. I'm not going to.
He tries to talk about the food but clearly doesn't care,
Let's try these breadsticks. That's fine.
as Nick's instead preoccupied
I mean, he's probably going through his midlife fucking crisis right now. And I feel bad for him.
with the thought of him retiring.
Then if I just
But you can't retire. You still have to make the money. But I mean, maybe going out and having like a real job would probably benefit you. Having that grounding in reality.
quit
Honestly.
YouTube, who's gonna care? Couple hundred people, okay.
Probably. But I mean, it's not too late to change your name for yourself. Look at I don't like him. But look at Logan Paul, right? He was the funny, goofy older brother Viner guy, but now, well, after like all the crypto zoo shit, actually, I'm eating my own fucking words. Before like all the crypto zoo, he was kind of respected as a fucking podcaster. I mean, you can still like make something out of yourself. It's not over.
I can't watch Nick Avocado slurp noodles and eat Takis. Oh, my life's not the same. I used to watch Nick Avocado eat Taki.
It's a topic he's been considering throughout the previous year, so why doesn't he quit and do something else completely? Well, he addresses this also.
I can't even get a normal job. I mean, imagine if I went to apply doing some type of management. Because I'm so known, or there's so many horrible things I've put myself into, situations, it's like, it's going to create a polarized environment. You know how many people...
He's probably right, but you also have to think about what people actually care about in the real world, in the real workforce. Because, yeah, you gotta think about like what's actually real. And what I mean by that is like, if you go work, do factory work, right? Who's actually gonna care that you're some like big ass YouTuber? Not really. You have shit to do. Now, if you're somewhere where you're interacting with people every day, like new people, like in like food service or something like that, different story. If you're in retail, different story, because you have millions of people coming in each year. So I mean, that's probably not the smartest idea, but something more isolated you could probably do.
hate me, they don't want to work with me. It's like, great, so now I've really limited myself.
Sadly, Nick is
You can do your violin teachings. I mean, I guarantee you haven't lost. You might have gotten a little bit rusty with your sword, but I bet you can still do something with it.
probably right. If he was spotted working retail, it'd be a story instantly, but
Yep.
there are still other YouTube ideas that could also be successful.
So that's what I'm saying.
A YouTuber named Oosgang went unexpectedly viral when he began a series titled Try to Lose Weight in 100 Weeks. Well, Nick showed in his recent video that he was already losing weight,
I recently lost 89 pounds, but I'm still morbidly obese. I can't even fit in a chair.
which has been proven
You can still. It's not over till it's over.
as an element the audience likes to follow. Combine this with Nick Avocado's notoriety, and you've got a mega viral series.
Yeah, I guarantee you, people would be like loving your success. I don't think people want to see you fail. People come to see you for the fucking drama, the tea, and you making a fool out of yourself. No matter how unfortunate that is. But I guarantee you, people will shower you for your success if you do this.
that could fix his channel health and declining self-esteem.
I'm so ugly. I don't want to be ugly.
Well, I mean, look back at, pre-mukbang Nick. Nick was a nice looking guy. There's probably people out there that like him more like this. I mean, listen, bro, if I was a gay guy, I'd like pre-time skip Nick. Fuck.
Whilst giving him respect from every single viewer. Imagine if he disappeared off of YouTube for a year or two, lost all the weight and built muscle, became an absolute Chad,
Yes, I think this is 100% true.
and returned to YouTube as a violin YouTuber. The respect he'd receive would be insane. The only problem is Nick's completely terrified of trying something new.
And that's just going to be a leap of faith.
Worst part is I have an escape route, and I'm so afraid to take it.
At this point, however, is there even another alternative?
I'm halfway through life. I don't want to spend the next half being like this.
Even Nick himself admitted he can't keep doing mukbangs.
You can't keep betting on the dying horse. You just
Yep, that's right.
can't. And in my stupid mind, it's like, it will change, it'll get better. Oh, if I pump out more content, I'm not liked. I'm just not liked, and that's the fact, and it hurts.
And I doubt
Partially probably true.
Nick's as disliked as he clearly thinks. There are loads of different people who appreciate the meme, while his series he made with Oompaville helped restore his
Dude, if he kept doing like stuff like what he did with Oompaville, I think public perception would change. Honestly. Actually seeing him like do something different and him not just like sit there being like a drama cow.
reputation. The
That
honesty
makes him seem like more real, like an actual person.
in his recent video also makes him much more likable, especially in the segments where he takes responsibility.
But it's nothing to do with you, really. It's everything to do with me.
Still,
Yep.
Nick Avocado is convinced that everybody hates him,
And I'm here, filming for people who hate me. Wow, my life is so cool.
making the video's main point all the more
And that's the unfortunate side effect we get when working on YouTube and seeing only focusing on the negative, because it's such a small majority of comments or so on and so forth, getting into drama. But that's all the human mind can focus on, unfortunately, and that's really sad.
obvious. He desperately needs to try something new.
It's like a dead relationship. You're clinging to something dead. Stop living in the past.
Nick can change. He's just got to take that leap of faith, and I think that's going to be really, really hard for him. Yeah, he has a unique opportunity, and like he can do something else. He has the crowd to do so. Like, take a look at Boogie, right? He refuses to do fucking anything, and Boogie can still do something. Probably not anymore after faking cancer. He's probably like too far gone now. But like before all that, Boogie could have actually started like uploading more and doing shit. Good videos, some of you too. That's really sad, Nick. Hopefully you see them.